Hello, wonderful people. This is Einstein in the Flash 3.0. I'm Central, and this is C. Nah, I'm Caleb, and this is Omar. You see what I did there? Central. The Flash resides in Central City, and this is Central C. It's a pun, aka Boss. Yeah. Now, last time we were discussing how we could create new memories. Or today, we are going to get technical. Today, we are going to look at how the device will be made up, the device will be set up, or the principles or the theories behind the device.
Help in restoring hidden memories.
Okay, so this is what we are going to do. With our new device, yes, we have nodes on the device, and then we have artificial neurons being created. So these artificial neurons will be connecting it to various sections of our brain, especially the ones that is in the upper ear lobe, the cerebrum. That's where it's located. So when we connect these neurons to our brain, we are going to influx electrons. The electrons are not going to be deposited in our brain. The speed of the electrons will generate waves, like we said in the first video. So the generation of the waves will activate action potentials that are in the cerebrum, and the action potentials that are activated will then be transmitted onto a certain artificial neuron, a blue one, yes, that will connect from the cerebrum to the hippocampus. Yes. So when this artificial neuron is influxed with action potentials, these action potentials, when they are coming, the node of Ranvier, I hope you know the node of Ranvier, yes, is a junction axons. So the node of Ranvier will increase the signal junction, yes, it will increase the signal and it gets into the region of the hippocampus. That's the purpose circuitry. When it gets to this region, yes, because it's dipole or electrical potential as the stored memory you had before, maybe 30 years ago or 20 years ago. Yes, these two dipoles, they will attract. So when it attracts that old memory, then you see that you'll be in a state of having that memory over and over again in that particular moment. Yes. So that's the theory behind it. What you're going to do is that you, the one who's going to experience the time travel, we'll have you sit down, and then we'll put this gear. It looks like a gear. You put this gear onto your head, and when this gear is on top of your head, we make you think. Now, listen to this. When we are exercising, okay, what you are doing is that you are repeating some processes. And when you are repeating the processes, the action potentials, or maybe the neurons, they send signals to your cerebrum. Now, when they are in the cerebrum, why we forget is because since childbirth, these neurons, they stop being produced. They are not rebirthed or anything like our somatic cells. No. The neurons, they stop reproducing. So the reason why we forget is that when you do an action once and then you don't do it again, these neurons will die out, and then the action potential will just be in a void. Yeah, somewhere it will just get lost, become useless. But then when you keep doing the action potentials will be generating, and they are the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they'll compile, they'll coagulate at a place. You are not going to forget that thing soon. That's why we create skills. When we are maybe jumping, or when you are playing football or something like that, the hand-brain coordination or the leg-brain coordination, when you have action potentials like that coagulated at one place, you can see that you can be there and then you can hit the ball without even thinking of hitting the ball. Yes, that's how football works. That's how skills are developed. Good. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to connect the headgear onto your head. You're going to think about that particular incident you are forgetting details about over and over again to produce those action potentials. What this headgear is just doing is giving you the little push we talked about in the previous video. The little push is that it's going to influx these action potentials, coagulate it, so that the signal it will generate will be enough so that it can attract these old memories. then we can move on from there.
Sure. Okay.
So we have our device. We have our source of electric current. And here we decided to make our own digitalized dynamo. So as you can see, we have our computer and then our time traveling transponder. Cool name, right? Well, you can create a stimulation to adjust the amount of electrons and the speed at which it will be propagated. Yes. When we then connect our artificial neurons to sections of our brain, then we connect our artificial neurons to the purpose circuitry. Where circuitry is located, yes, as we developed earlier in our hippocampus. When the electronic induction occurs in the artificial neuron, it rapidly produces a wave meant to activate the generation of action potentials at a neural firing rate in our cerebellum. So the sharp electron movements will not result in anything because the node of the electron will be connected to the gray matter. You see, the gray matter that's located on our brains, they are liquid in nature, and you know liquid, only longitudinal waves could pass through, not transverse waves. So the radio frequencies or the radio waves that are produced by these electrons that are being fired, yes, they will be stopped transversally, by the gray matter. Thus, it will not affect, these waves will not affect any of the functions of our brains, you see. Yes. So what we intend to create is the action potentials that it will ignite so that there is an inflow or influx of these electrons to our hippocampus. Boy, say heat. Heat, Charlie sharp. As these neurons are transported to the hippocampus for storage, there will be a traffic causing the node of Ranvier to boost the signal, and therefore in the hippocampus, the influx of these action potentials are going to flood, and its corresponding action potential buried will be quickly attracted, and the overflow will cause the memory to restructurize, just like we saw in the movie Inception. Okay, so now that we've seen our structure of our device, let's now get to the point where we actually test it. Are you ready? Good.
Okay, now, so we are going to test our device in practice. So I'm going to connect this thing to the machine that we have. Okay, connected.
And then to my head, my hippocampus.
Let's move it along.
Is this thing working? Is this?
Is it? Yeah.
Is it working?
Yeah, bro. Try.
Hello, wonderful people. This is Einstein in the Flash. I'm Sench. This is Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Nah, I'm Caleb. And this is Omar. Boy, it worked, bro.
What worked, bro?
It worked. I'll be able to time travel, bro.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we were able to cure Alzheimer's,
Yeah, dementia.
insomnia.
And even obsession, bro. Yeah, but I have to work on the video quality. Good.
Work, bro.
Work, bro.
Work.
It worked.
Work.
Yeah, thank you so much, viewers, for watching all these 3 videos. We are very grateful. All those who have subscribed and liked, good. But now it's time for facts.
Yeah. For one fun fact about brains is that our subconscious mind is more 10 times billion faster and more accurate than our conscious mind.
So when
you are asleep, you are actually doing things which is more powerful.
That's how I always. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Adios, amigos. Bye bye.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much. Bye bye.